What's going on, YouTube? It's Coffee, back with some breaking news, man. Two suspects are in custody, arrested for the murder of Young Dolph. And yes, one of them is indeed straight drop.
For nearly 8 weeks, Memphis has been waiting for word of the arrests of people suspected of shooting and killing Memphis rapper Young Dolph.
Police have just arrested both of the suspects.
Dolph means so much to this community. Let me take you through both of these arrests because it's remarkable they both happened on the same day. First, Justin Johnson. We first showed you this picture last week. U.S. Marshals identified and said they were searching for him, Justin Johnson. While we saw social media posts Johnson would turn himself in, he never did. Instead, today Johnson, who calls himself Straight Drop, released a new music video. Now the song is called Track Hawk and makes references to violence, including a line about 50 gunshots in 20 seconds and about wearing a mask. The rapper was captured in Terre Haute, Indiana, along a highway between Indianapolis and Louisville. That's about 6 hours away from Memphis. Now, the second suspect, who until this point has not been named. But check this out, my sources now say the suspect is Cornelius Smith. Here's his mugshot that was taken today. Matter of fact, a couple of hours ago. Earlier today, Smith was in the custody of the DeSoto County Jail. Just before this newscast, his charges were upgraded to first-degree murder, and he was extradited to Memphis. The offense date points to November 17th, the day Young Dolph was murdered. The second gunman accused of killing Dolph. My source also says he is the man in the surveillance video wearing the Bass Pro hat. Now, just because these two men are behind bars does not mean this case is over.
All right, so y'all hear all that information there, man. Straight drop. Like, I know y'all probably caught my video yesterday. Maybe you didn't. But it was wild. You know, this guy, very bizarre way he went about doing things. But I guess he was just trying to buy himself some time. As if y'all recall, he put it out there, yeah, I'm going to turn myself in Monday. Monday came, no turning himself in, but he drops a diss track, seemingly, in my opinion, bragging in a roundabout way about killing Young Dolph. Comment and let me know if y'all agree, if that's the way y'all took it. And then putting out posts, you know, dissing bloggers, because there was that narrative running that he had some, you know, he was a federal informant or had cooperated with the feds or snitched in some form or fashion in the past. He wanted to post up an attorney or whoever it was talking about his case. How it was very weird, you know, how Straight Drop said, yo, I'll just plead guilty. You don't got to indict me. And then he did real good while he was locked up and did all his programs, and then they let him out on probation. It was very, very bizarre. But Straight Drop wanted everyone to know, yo, I'm a gangster. I never did no telling. Fuck all you bloggers. And he lied. He didn't turn himself in. Instead dropped a diss track. Very, very disrespectful. But we were like, okay, this guy must be trying to buy himself some time to flee the area. And, you know, word had been put out through the media, press releases from the authorities. They had believed he had fled the area. Well, you hear it now. He was arrested in Indiana, 6 hours away, you know, from where things all went down. And then the second individual in custody, Cornelius Smith, has been extradited back to Memphis. And, you know, you heard them. They said that was the individual rocking the Bass Pro hat. So I need everyone to comment too. Y'all remember back originally when all this was going down, how there's been a lot of online sleuth detective type work going on where there was a cat that had a Bass Pro hat on in one of his social media pictures. And he was saying, yo, nah, it ain't me. Y'all are tripping. This, that, and the third. Quit doing that. That ain't right. Was that the same guy? I believe it might have been a different guy. I don't know. But there you have it, man. Justin Johnson, also known as Straight Drop, Cornelius Smith, both in custody for the murder of Young Dolph. R.I.P. Young Dolph. And jump in the comments. You know, how do you feel about this? Like I always point out in my videos, I'm an internet nerd. I just happen to love hip hop, you know what I mean? But, you know, we're always talking about these different debates nowadays. Civilians, street individuals, snitching, not snitching, this, that, and the third. And it's very wild in the hip hop world. A lot of times the entertainment world, the internet world, and the streets can overlap. You know, some rappers ain't about that life. Some rappers are about that life. Some rappers were about that life, but still kind of got one foot in the streets in a sense, in a bit. Or they don't, but they're still looking out for people that they fucked with. And, you know, those individuals are still in the street sometimes. You know, it's just crazy. But why I'm mentioning all this is because I want to know, do you want to see these guys go down convicted for the murder of Young Dolph? Like, I got no problem saying I do. You know what I mean? But a lot of street cats may say, nah, man, that's some police ass ish. I ain't with all that. You know what I mean? I just want to know your thoughts, your reaction in the comments. But press conference going down tomorrow, where, you know, authorities in Memphis and are gonna, you know, speak on this and give a further update. So Young Dolph's family, obviously, they lost Young Dolph. That's irreplaceable to lose a loved one. We know Dolph, very, very beloved individual, but at least they have to know that these guys are behind bars, you know. I don't know. Tap in, let's talk about it all. Make sure to sub to the channel, hit the notification bell. Content dropping every day. It's J Coffee Talk. We're talking music, news, sports, and more. Hit them buttons. Get in the comments. Stay tuned. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.